Yo, what's poppin', fam? Welcome back to Jared Tries Trading. It is 12:50 p.m., April 19th, 10 minutes before the close. Tiny green day, Big Mac, McFlurry, and maybe 4-piece nuggets today. But hey, green day. I had a cool little 66% win rate. So can't really complain. Actually, I can complain. I made a joke in yesterday's video. I took 2 shorts and took 1 long, and none of them worked. The market was up. The strong stock that I picked, Velo, was at all-time highs. We have market tailwind. I'm expecting some follow-through, and Velo, I'm thinking it'd be off to the races for Velo. Velo's down today, still holding it. Then my shorts. I feel like one of them was weak enough for me to hold, which was, let me take a look. I'm still holding OHI. BHC didn't do anything that I expected it to do. Retraced the whole day. So we'll get into the trades. Take a look at the market real quick. Obviously, I'm not even going to guess what we're doing. I mean, this is hella bullish. Should be testing this SMA, but tomorrow. But what do we know? Or what do I know, rather? I mean, we engulfed this whole kind of consolidation range here, and we're still boosting up, even right now. So, lots of green candles, consolidated at the high of the day, pretty much, and then got another leg up. Now you're like, well, Jared, why are you still holding on to your shorts? Well, if I could pick the strongest stock yesterday and it could be down on an up day, what makes it so my short is not going to be right tomorrow? What's telling me that we're not going to gap down tomorrow again or have another one of these red days? You know what I mean? So I want to give myself a chance to be right. And so I just want to take a peek at Velo. And I mentioned this is the daily on Velo. If we scroll back, making a all-time high, or nice big green day, break this horizontal resistance, then the next day pull back. So I might have to wait a little bit, you know what I mean? But my stop point was pretty much down here. It looks like we're gonna close right below the halfway mark of this candle. So to me, technically, we held the gains. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I had a chance in the morning to get out, but I mean, we're right where we want to be, aren't we? Top right-hand corner of the D1. Let's see what happens, unless it's just the whole sector. All the money's leaving again, and then we're going to get one of these. So we had above average volume yesterday on Velo. Today, we didn't. So maybe just a little profit taking. I'm not really sure. We're going to let this one play out. I want to give myself a chance to be right. So that's Velo, and then BHC was one of my other swings. Yeah, this shit retraced the whole way. Looks like this support held. So I closed it somewhere in here for minus 82 bucks. I didn't like this price action on the D1, and that's why I exited. And then OHI kind of held the losses, you know what I mean? Held the line down here. So I think that it's just the market that's holding this one up. We broke this horizontal support, and we could get another leg down depending on what the market wants to do. Don't tell me we're going to start rallying for the next 10 days and this is a L, a little fearful, but we trading off this breakdown, and I'm leaning on the D1. So every time it's like, oh, we got to go long now. Nope. It's like, psych. So they ain't going to get me again. You know what I mean? Oh, bearish. We're going to go all the way down. Nope. Oh, we're going to go test the estimate. Nope. So we'll see. Market's choppy. Not reading too much into this right now. So those are my swings. Let's get into April 19th. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tickers on here. 8 of them were to the long side. I looked at KHC, AAL, McDonald's, NCLH, MGM, BSX, ASO, PSX, and then on the short side, PFE. I traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the tickers. And let's get into it. You know what I mean? Hope you guys kept it green. KHC, I think, was my first trade of the day. This one hit 11 out of 12. It just did not have the relative volume. Obviously, early in the day, you know, there's no way it's going to have high volume. But I really like the daily at first glance, you know, top right hand corner above all SMAs. But after looking at it a little more, you know, there's a lot of wicks in here. And on the HA basis, it definitely met, you know, what I'm looking for as far as flat bottomed. You know what I mean? Bam, bam, bam. And it was only like a $3 loss, I think. And it was like small size. So I got in at 1033 right here in this candle. And then we had a pullback. I just didn't like the price action. Pulled back right away. I think SPY was still putting up green candles right here. So I just wanted it to keep going. So it didn't work in my favor right away. So I just got out. Tiny loss, $3. AAL, airline. I like the daily. I like the break of this horizontal resistance here. Also broke a downward sloping trend line. This one hit 10 out of 12 marks, but it's not really a breakout, or I didn't count it as one, and it didn't have relative volume, obviously. Tiny win. I wanted to use the technicals to exit, right? So added here on this tiny pullback, continued up while SPY was even pulling back. Added, making new highs. Bam, up here. You know, I was probably $20 or something, super small size. But I wanted to exit on technicals. I thought about exiting here, but since it was the strongest in the sector and it was small size, you know, I wanted to give it a little more room. And I saw, and then we started curling back up and kind of just consolidating while SPY was going down or drifting down. And then up here, I thought we were going to get another leg up, but when that failed, then I'm like, all right, let's get out. Nice little 365 return on that, you know, nothing crazy, but really just trying to use this opportunity to read what the stock's telling me, you know. And if, you know, pretty much if I got out here, it's pretty much almost the same. But that was AAL. Then I had ASO. Here's the daily. Break of this, oh, there we go. Break of this downward sloping trend line. I think this is an algo line as well. Peaked above it last week, and we finally broke up above this. Kind of horizontal resistance as well. I had these daily levels drawn out, so we hit a little bit of resistance here. I got in at 1216. Right here in this candle. I like it, made a new high right here after consolidating. And I got out at 1401 right here, or right here. So I gave back some gains up here. I was up, you know, $20-30. But again, I wanted to practice using the technicals. We just talked about that yesterday. We crossed below 3-8 cross, and I closed it out. So nice 5%, 6% return, which is only $11 on that contract, but I liked how it made a new high, and I didn't get out until the technicals told me to. So also SPY was turning over. So good exits. I think I was okay with my exits today. PSX, this one, I had a decent amount of gains on it, but just using these technicals, I gave back some money. But PSX had 10 out of 12 of my checklist. It was only missing the daily HA candles and the volume part. But it looked like, you know, I got pretty close to 100% volume today. Broke out above this level right here. Broke out above this previous high. And we closed above it. So I might keep this on the list for some continuation. We have room all the way up to this high. You know what I mean? If the market wants to push it up. I got in at 1254. Right here in this pullback. And then I added at 13.49. So up here, continued making new highs, grinded higher while SPY was kind of drifting lower. So I was really happy with this pick. I was like, yep, I got a winner on my hands. 14.09 is when I got out. So in this candle right here, even before the cross, TSI was decreasing. I had it, inkling that stochastics was going to cross down, so I got out. Especially the market was looking a little heavy as well. So like I said, I'm happy with my exits. I feel like, not getting out back here, I left money on the table. But what if this stock just continued upwards? You know what I mean? I gave myself a chance to see that. So exited that one for a nice 3.5% return, which is 30 bucks. So I like these trades, man. It doesn't look like much in the P&L, but as far as executing them, I entered, added. I was in this trade for an hour and a half, So, and the technicals told me to get out. Not much else to it. And then the last one was McDonald's. Ooh, I love me McDonald's. You know I love McDonald's. This one had 10 out of 12 of the ticks. I was missing the HA candles on the M5 basis and the D1 basis. So if you look at it, we didn't have flat bottoms here. So we're kind of just consolidating. So I almost didn't take the trade. But this line right here is it's like so perfect. It's an algo line. There's some strength here. I drew out this level. I really wanted to take profits up here at 257. But with the market and everything, I am kind of fearful. I feel like it could fall out at any time. I've seen it like in the past week or so. We get these nice staggering candles on SPY, and then, we just drop back down. But let me see. I got in at 11.16. Oh, I sat through some pain on this one. 11.16. In this candle, this was a nice one too. Sellers came in, but then nope, buyers came back. And then up here, I think I was up like 40 bucks or something. And I was like, oh, I really want to take it, Bearish stochastic cross was incoming. SPY was up, turning over. But I said, no, I'll trust the daily. It's a breakout day. Sat through this pain right here, but it wasn't falling any faster than SPY, so I still trusted it. Pretty much maximized the trade here, unless, I wanted to swing it. How can I trust a swing, man? Like, I literally swung 3 positions yesterday on both sides to the downside and upside, and they both didn't work. So, just kind of weird. So I'm still holding those, and we'll see what happens going into tomorrow. But that's pretty much all I got. VLO, OHI, and I'm still waiting on some basic mass stocks to come back that I had for like a couple weeks now. Those are really in the red, but like I said, I'm just gonna hold those. So obviously we ain't rich or nothing, but we kept the win rate decent. We want it to be higher, and we were very selective, which I liked. I liked my exits today based off the technicals. I'm a little iffy on if I should have closed out my swings. I closed out the KHC one. The BHC one. Like it was just climbing higher and higher, making new highs, new lows. And then after this candle, I was like, what the hell? So this was a lot of strength right here to me on high volume. So I exited it. I don't believe OHI had anything like that today. So trusting the dailies on those. That's all I got for you guys today, man. 6 trades, 66% win rate, 20 bucks. You know what I mean? Nice little meal. So hope you guys kept it green. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me some comments below. Let me know how you did. Until next time, we'll be back tomorrow with another video. See ya.